Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So we've got a bit of a full house tonight. We have Scotland's funniest coral farmer.
Fuck you, Steve. I can't just say I did not call myself that. Steve called me that. You shit.
That's gonna stick now.
Oh,
We've got the man who the only thing that he's got that's bigger than that tank is his helicopter.
Thank you.
We've got the TikTok famous Matt with us as well.
Oh, yeah, that's hardly nowhere near that.
And of course, Harry, the captain of Zen.
Hello.
So let's have a look. Who have we got with us today? We've got Lee, first one in. Hi, how you doing, Lee?
all right, Lee.
I see
Right,
a little
Lee.
bit further down in the chat you lost your Achilles today. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's jobby.
Is that the hybrid? Ouch.
Evening, Woody's Reef.
Hello, Woody.
Hello.
Got Techers in with us. Hi, Techers.
I need to find out who this is. He's on every stream.
What is his actual name?
Yeah. Hey, Techers.
Oh, I know it, but I can't remember it.
Is he from Leicester?
No, he's from Bristol.
No.
Is it Om?
Hey, Jim.
We've got Jim with us as well. And Rob, you'll have to introduce this one.
Dave.
There you go. Got Dave with us.
That was quite upbeat, Rob.
It was. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. No.
That's that
That
foot
was a
spray
good
you
tank.
had.
That was a good tank tour as well, wasn't it? A good tank tour.
That's had like nearly 500 views.
That's it.
Wow.
I mean, we've
Wow.
got Jason's who's
Smashing
been up nearly a year and it's got 52.
54 now.
54. Excellent. Pity views. I like it. He will be listening. So, hey, Jason.
Yeah.
I need to watch that as well. Need to watch.
He'll be
Nailed it.
shouting
Nailed
abuse
it,
at people.
Jason. He will be. Yeah.
Who else have we got in? We've got Anthony in. Anthony.
Hey,
UKM
Anthony.
120.
Evening.
Evening.
We've got this random dude in as well. Don't know who he is.
Such a bum.
Sounds like a loser.
Yes.
We have Harren's Reef, who
Hey, Chris.
Evening, Chris.
is
Chris.
also, I'm trying to think what his TikTok.
Norwich
Enemies.
Reaper.
Norwich Reefer, that's it. Yeah.
He's his tank tour this weekend.
Yeah.
No
Forward
pressure.
to that.
Have a good one.
And then it'll be Matt's turn.
Yeah, looking forward to that one as well.
Delight on your face, Matt.
Yeah, I'm nearly ready. I'm nearly
Not
ready.
rolled his eyes.
Yeah.
And you can stop giggling, Harry, because you're coming up soon as well.
I'll never be ready. There's always something.
Something's ready.
That's-
Turn your alarm off the oven. 1 sec.
Is that? I thought that was going to be your timer, Rob, to remind you to turn off the ATO.
The wet feet of my timer.
Can't get the staff.
Ah.
We've got Liam with us as well. Evening.
Even Liam.
Starfish. Love it.
There's a starfish.
He's good at them.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Steve
brilliant.
Starfish.
Starfish.
How is that starfish, Dave?
I don't know if you can see it. It's just underneath my outlets at the back there. You see the little red splodge?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
I mean-
pinned to it.
You're like an inch square on my screen, Steve.
Yeah. Where's your glasses?
Left them at work.
We've got Tom
Hello.
with us as well.
Hey, it's the onion.
Oh,
Yeah.
some of us are working.
Tom?
I don't know who. Certainly not him.
Sacre bleu, it's Mr. Onion.
Oh.
Oh, sacre bleu.
There we go. His name's Terry.
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 Okay.
Then
Terry
It's cool.
Techers.
So is it Terry Techers or is Techers a nickname for Terry?
Not that I know.
Let's be honest, we all make up names for everybody anyway. So what we're going to call them?
Yeah.
Titty.
Titty Tech.
I see we've got Drippy in with us as well. Evening. How you doing?
Hey, Drippy, my man.
Yeah.
Got AD Reef with us as well tonight.
Hello.
Good evening.
Evening.
Tony
So, how
as
are
well.
you?
Tony from Digital
Hello,
Corals.
Tony.
Hello, Tony.
We've got a new name that I've not seen on the live stream
This
before.
joined Discord.
Yeah, I've seen it in Discord though.
Yeah.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey, Koji.
Like a mystery guest.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. So,
Did you say John?
oh yeah, I did.
Did you say John?
How could I miss John?
I missed.
Hello, John.
Hey, Johnny boy.
Have I missed anyone else?
No. Oh, yeah, one more. Just come in.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Evening. How you doing?
Oh, now I only know that name from. Is it Reef Dork streams?
Yeah. That's where
Yeah.
I'm from.
Does he not only read out people that are subscribed or something? What's the deal with that? He only reads out comments from people that.
So if you're a subscriber, if you're a member, they call it, don't they? If you're a member, you get the option to add questions to be asked in the live stream, and then he'll pick questions from the live stream if there's time.
And
As
does
well.
being a member involve paying money?
It does indeed.
Fuck off.
How much?
Who
How
are we
much
talking
money?
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's $2.99 a month.
I'm lost
Something like that.
already. Who are you talking about? Sorry.
Reef Dog.
Well, you have to pay. You don't have to pay, do you? I thought it was just a Facebook thing.
It's no, you can pay to be a member on YouTube, and you get access to the videos early, and you get to take part in members' questions and stuff like that. I had the option to turn on memberships for this channel. I didn't
Right.
turn it on.
Right.
It seemed like money
Didn't know
for
it
old
was an
rope.
option. All right. Wow. I mean, if I turned mine on, I wouldn't even join myself. It's my channel. Right. Anyway.
So where's my notes? I took some notes. I don't know if everyone's watched.
You took notes. Fuck off, did you?
I've got notes. I've got notes.
Yeah.
I
musical notes. We're going to play a tune.
I want to sing. I was watching your video today, Rob.
Oh, what? My latest.
Yeah, I was really thrown though, because right at the very beginning,
chilled. Hmm.
not only that, right at the beginning, you said there's a bit of a distraction and pointed at your crotch.
Well, that is a distraction some days. When you get to my age, you know, it's very surprising getting the action down there. I did actually think that when I looked back at the video, because I pointed down and I went, "You can't even see the dog; it just looked like a
No.
mate." Yeah.
There's a little distraction today. And
It's funny because I did a whole thing with the dog. He was on my lap and he was like licking the glass of the tank. And I cut it out because I was swearing so much at the dog. I couldn't edit enough conversation without all the swearing. I just got it all out.
Brilliant.
How long does it take you, Rob?
See the edited versions. I'd love to see the unedited versions of your.
I was going to
videos.
say, how long does it take, Rob?
What, to edit? Not
No,
that
just
long,
to do a video and
What to
make
do it?
yeah.
Probably the whole thing takes an hour. That's to do
Depends
it.
whether you're
Edit it,
recording
upload
audio
it.
and things, Rob, or just.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, many a time when I play it back and I go, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, one day I did
That one,
four
no.
takes. 4 takes. And even on the fourth one,
is that
I
why you
still
fell
had no
downstairs?
audio. I felt like just frightened myself down there, to be honest.
That's what we need. We need like an outtakes, with falling down the stairs and recording it with
Yeah.
the mic. And
Yeah, I've been lucky. So I've fallen down twice, but I've never recorded it. So. Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
glad to entertain you.
I
Ron
remember
scared
the
me
look
'cause
on.
he messaged me. He went, "Oh my god, the end of your video," and I went, because after I take my cup of tea, I'm not going to repeat what I say, but I make myself laugh, and I say it so that when I edit it, I know where to cut it. It's normally just 10 minutes of profanity.
But not even a goodbye or see you in the next one today. It was just,
Nah.
and then it just fades to black.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, it's good enough. I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was
So
good.
we've got Harry with us tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome,
met
Harry.
Harry
Thank
at
you.
Coal Freaks this year. And I've got some of your marine spec 3D printed stuff.
Yeah.
So you're a bit of a 3D printing wizard.
Better than Steve?
Yeah, way better than me.
It's very enjoyable. I do enjoy tinkering with the 3D printers.
Being a novice, how would you grade? How would you look at something that's 3D printed and go, "That's good, that's shit"? Is it?
I think for me, I place a lot of emphasis on the design themselves, continuity throughout the designs. I've got very few products at the moment, partly because I'm lazy and can't be bothered to get them out quick enough, but also because, I put that importance on the continuity, on making them look nice, making them the best I can, and making sure they're functional. Until you do things wrong, you sometimes don't realize. For example, my first frag rack floated up to the top of the tank, which isn't ideal. So if I
no problem.
On the marketing, just floating SBS frag rack. All the parts.
Oh, there you are.
All the part.
Yeah.
All the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. But in regards to like
The main
technology, I think a consistency in the layer lines.
So does the equipment make a big difference, like the type of printer, or
I'd say
really
so.
not so much? Right.
I think nowadays less so than before. It's become a lot more accessible. There's a lot more machines out there, and like with anything, the technology becomes cheaper, and better technology becomes cheaper and more accessible to more people. Bamboo Labs are like a huge player in the game now. I haven't got any of their machines myself, but they're very much plug and play. And from what I see and hear, people can get great results first time with no tinkering. I think for myself, because I provide things to other industries with my 3D printers, the reliability and the user serviceability is a bit more important to myself. So to replace parts easily and perform repairs easily. I have 4 main machines that I use, and they're all kind of the same brand, so it's easy to,
Wow. I got 4.
one part is broken by replacing it from another machine, so on and so forth.
Are you putting drag and dropping files in, or are you creating the files on CAD and then dragging them in? Or are you from scratch?
Yeah, I create files. That's mainly in Blender. Is the main bit of software I use. I create them all myself.
I haven't got out a Tinkercad yet.
No.
Hey, it does the job. Everything
Exactly. Do everything you need to do.
It works.
Realistically. That's it.
So I think the difference between a good print and a bad print, this was on my old 3D printer, and it says like little bobbles on it, and you can see all the lines in it.
Yeah, it's quite a rough finish. Yeah.
And then this is on my new printer.
Nice.
That looks like a pile of shit. So yeah, you stuck with the old one then?
How do we remove him?
What sort of cost are the machines for a good machine? What do they cost?
I think you can get a good machine now. I don't know what the Bamboo Lab, like the A1, I think that hovers maybe about £200-300. I don't know offhand.
Yeah, you can get the A1 Mini for like 170 quid now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's unreal.
Bamboo Labs are getting a really, really good name.
Yes.
It's definitely on Reef EF. A couple of the guys have got them. And have you got one? Which one have you got?
I
I've
haven't.
got
No.
the P1S with the multicolored filament holder above it.
Nice.
P1S, that's very close to another word, isn't it?
Yeah, that is very close. That's why I bought it.
I just
I'm
said
gonna- 2 letters away.
HNV.
2 letters away, but I still had to say it.
Yeah.
But you
How much are they then?
didn't you?
The P1S, are they
Uh,
400 quid or something?
it was about 500 quid.
It's not a lot of money, is it really?
Not-
No.
I like the fact I've had a
Relatively.
few different ones. I've had an Anycubic, I've had a Creality, and I've had this. And this one, I can just send it a file and hit print and then just come back to it later.
Mm.
And my print is there.
That's
Right.
what I'd
All the
say,
other
yeah.
printers, like,
I mean,
you
that
have
sounds
to
pretty much what
adjust
you'd want.
it and yeah. They're cheaper, as Harry was saying. You know, you can buy cheaper parts, you can adapt things more, but the downside of it is there's a lot more initial setup and tweaking to get it working well. Whereas the bamboo one, I just, you know, it came out of the box and I put it on the side and hit print and it just printed.
Worked. Right.
I must admit, even with I use the proofs machines, and majority of the time they're plug and play. A couple of them you can kind of get a kit where you build them, and a couple of times I've kind of set them up, and it's taken quite a bit of tinkering to get them going. But as you say, Steve, I think the Bamboo Labs are known for literally just working.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
smell
The thing is,
when you
yeah,
run
the-
them? Sorry, just a weird question. I know. Did it smell?
It depends
If-
what you're printing.
Yeah,
With
and
what type of filament, sorry.
What? So if I print a dog shit, it's going to smell.
it does smell like it, yeah.
That would be amazing.
If you get the resin printers that use like a UV LCD screen to cure each layer and build it up, that
Yeah, that's what my
liquid
son's got.
stinks, really stinks. But
Yeah.
the is FDM, Harry? FDM,
Yes. Yeah.
the solid filament, that doesn't smell at all, or very little.
Right. Okay.
But I suppose if you're printing loads of stuff like you do, Steve, and probably you do, Harry, the money of 500 quid makes itself, doesn't it?
Sure.
So you-
I just like the fact that I find a need for something and I'll just kind of get a vernier out and measure up everything, do a little sketch, draw it up in CAD, send it to the printer, off I go, and I've got it. And from needing that very specific thing that probably nobody makes to have something I can use is 24 hours away maximum.
Wow. Why don't you have to print me rotor blades for the helicopter?
I wouldn't want to fly in it afterwards.
I've got to keep his costs down somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Rob, how are you getting on with your wave maker that Steve gave you? We tried it.
Oh, what, a little cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, just fix it.
Is that another modified version, Steve?
No, it's just I broke the one that I had. I printed on my old printer, and the lines hadn't gone that well. The layers hadn't stuck together properly, so I printed a replacement. And next time I'm doing something with it, I'll swap it over.
Do they restrict the flow at all, or not at all?
I'm guessing it will do because like
Yeah, I mean, it probably will.
it's
Yeah.
holes, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that will
Not as
have
bad as
an
them
amount.
not as bad as them Ecotech ones where there's like any flow.
Hello.
Bernadette's home.
Was
That's
that
it.
your dog, Ron? Was that your dog?
Yeah.
That was Bernadette coming home, he said.
Yes, behave yourself.
Oh. Oh.
We've vanished upstairs.
Right, have we got anyone else that's come in the chat? Yes, we have. Where did we get to?
Darren's in.
Yeah, I saw Darren.
Has he fixed his RO machine yet?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. Have you fixed
Yeah.
your RO, Darren?
What's wrong with it, Rob?
Well, he added an extra membrane, and then he turned it on, and he had water coming out, but no waste.
Oh,
It's like
Oh,
Like a human
Yeah.
centipede.
It's
it's
like
like
a super
like
efficient.
magician's trick. Yeah, it's like the magic the water away. Yeah, I don't know whether. Oh, he has sorted it. He's put yes, Rob.
Excellent.
Mm.
And we have Reef 216 with us.
Evening.
Why can't people just use even a little bit of their name? Come on. Reef 216, it's like talking to a robot.
Might be a bot.
Could be.
Yeah.
Steve's obviously paid well for them.
Yeah. It's the only way I get any followers.
Hey, you're doing really well, by the way. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been quite surprised actually, just how many.
Yeah.
Me too.
No one's more surprised than I am. Zach,
Consistency. Even Zach.
Yeah, Zach's just wandered in. Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
All the way from Michigan.
All right.
Yeah. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Anyone else in this chat? Reefy Reese.
Oh, good man. You know his name?
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing it's Reese.
Well,
Hello, Mr. Reefy.
No, I haven't 3D printed a starfish, but maybe I should.
I know somebody that could be doing with one. I think Rob needs a 3D printed starfish.
Possibly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does he need it made out of TPU or?
Could come in handy.
Doesn't really matter, but maybe a decent sized one, though, not just a little trinkety one. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, 1-to-1 scale.
Of a chocolate starfish.
With possibly 4 legs.
4?
Mm.
Ah, okay, cool, good man, excellent. Mum's the word.
dare I ask?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm lost now.
You can come home anytime. Cheers, everybody.
Oh,
Wow.
that's called service.
Oh, fuck all.
Does that do just?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh, dear. Oh, I love it.
To be fair, doesn't matter how good I print the lid. If I connect a dosing line to it and have the dosing line lower than the bloody bottle, it's probably going to siphon out.
Yes.
How is the tank, Steve?
It's actually looking really good.
It is.
I mean, it's nice to be able to see the back.
Yes.
It's quite novel. Didn't realise you had a back.
But I have got a really nice little collection in front of me of
dead corals.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
That's nice.
I'm not playing Steve at poker because that poker face was good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a barley slimer.
I mean, you should put those on eBay and say you could sell them and you could repopulate them with free swimming zone telly. And that's the house for them to go and live
Yeah,
in.
there's wasn't Delhi's just migrated off the coral
From
temporarily.
holiday.
Is that going to? It's not going to focus on it, is it?
On the tip.
There we go.
What happened,
You
Steve?
got it.
Okay.
Sorry?
Steve happened.
Oh, so Harry's the only person that hasn't watched your video, Steve.
Yeah.
Let's get it now.
But to be fair, I haven't done a video on this yet. I've got footage of it going slowly more and more.
I'll watch all your videos, Steve.
I didn't know for quite a while, despite a couple of people in the room today saying, "Do you dose no-pox?" I went, "No, I've stopped dosing no-pox. I'd stopped dosing it intentionally." But I came down to do the end of the year live stream on the Reefing Network, and the tank was it looked like a cloud rather than a tank. And I had my Apex open on the screen in front of me, and I could see my pH and my ORP just plummeting. And I was like, oh my God. And my nail
Lee's hammering him. Yeah, Lee was hammering you as well.
Lee's saying to me, "Come on, answer some bloody questions."
You can join in, Steve.
My Naoko wrasse is laying on its side, panting for dear life.
Yeah, just hanging on the glass.
Yeah, let me out.
Yeah, you're only getting rats. Please save me.
Yeah, and it turned out after a couple of days later, and I was trying to work out what had gone wrong. One of my dosing head covers had cracked, and the dosing line inside had also split, and it was for my pH plus. And I took the dosing head cover that I was dosing Nopox with, because I was dosing hardly anything, and I thought I'll just swap that over, I'll swap the tubes over, and I'll use that for the pH plus, and I don't need the Nopox. So I unplugged the pipes and just let go of them, and they swung down, which would have been fine because normally I keep all my dosing bottles on the bottom of the sump, but I'd moved this one up to the shelf. So when the hose went down, it was lower than the bottom of the bottle, and it just emptied out all of my Nopox into the tank.
Oops.
Yeah, it was not a good week and a half.
What did you actually lose then? Just those corals you showed us?
Almost all of my SPS.
Oh, nice.
Some of my Goni.
Cleaner
I've got a strawberry shortcake and an acro that Matt gave me in there, and my Ceratopora caliendrum, I'm pretty sure that's gone. The Zooxanthellae truly has migrated to the tips.
Wow.
The base of it is
must be
completely
hard
white.
if that's gone. Wow.
Yeah. And I lost 2 Gonies. But touch wood, everything else has survived. And I think it's kind of coming out the other end. I also lost 4 snails and 2 cleaner shrimp.
Wow. What did you do? Massive water change or something?
No, I didn't, because I thought it was like just a bacterial bloom. I didn't want to stretch it out longer and longer by doing water changes. So the fish that looked like they were about to expire moved into my fluval to nurse back to some health. And then after 3 days, that tank was looking all right. It wasn't brilliant, but it was all right. And I tried putting them back in. They seemed okay, and so yeah, we were all right then. But yeah, it was.
Did it drop your nitrates nicely?
Yes. Yeah. There was no nitrates. There were none at all.
Wow.
Every cloud, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. It looks quite good now, you think?
Yeah, it does look. I did a water change today with Nios salt, because one of the other things we're talking about is
not sponsored, are you, Steve?
No, I bought it myself.
Good man.
Isn't not
But I'm open to being a whore.
Is there for run?
Yeah, so I did that water change today because Matt and I were talking, and my alkalinity was like 11.4 or something, and I'd stopped dosing, and it started off.
How'd you stop dosing?
I definitely had. I'd left all the tubes connected.
Not dosing, but I'm still siphoning.
Yeah. And then we were talking. I think it was in one of the. Was it in the tank tour?
It was in the salty. It was in
salty banter. And we were talking about shaking your salt. And then I thought, I wonder if all the alk particles have dropped to the bottom, and I've got really alky salt.
Right.
So I thought I'd just try some fresh salt. See if
I suppose that's one of those things I've never encountered, because I chuck, like, I buy 40 kilos and the whole lot just gets mixed up.
Yeah, I do a bucket at a time.
So I've never really had to think about whether stuff settles out or not. I don't know if that's a thing or not, really.
This is what we and Steve were saying. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
the other thing I noticed,
sort of settlement in these buckets. If you think about it, sitting in a truck for 6 hours coming up, even just from England to Scotland, and it's just that. If you shake anything, all the larger particles are all going to come to the top, aren't they?
Yeah, I suppose it will. Yeah, stratify it, I guess.
Steve, did you just do a gigantic fart or something? It's so obvious when you mute your mic because it goes black.
I think he was burping. I think.
I was
he?
opening up a fresh can. I thought I don't want to.
Oh, good on you.
Great noise.
I was gonna, like I was talking the other week. I was gonna actually like crunch Pringles right next to it, just because I know you like that.
It's John's favourite. He likes people cooking, eating food on live streams. Loves it.
Oh, the Wellstone Reefer, man, that was hilarious.
He didn't know what to say.
No, I think he actually just went like that and then just.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in tonight, is he?
I haven't seen him.
Not yet.
No, I'm just flicking through. So I think we've had a few more come in. We have Hayley with us. Good evening, Hayley.
Haley.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She joined the Discord, but I don't think she said anything yet. Too much for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Total carnage.
Critical Reef is with us as well.
Hey, hello.
Evening.
It's actually his first name, Critical.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Hopefully he was here for the bit where we talked about that, because otherwise that just made no sense.
Yeah.
It's like,
And we have
Fuck,
Dave R.
evening.
Oh, he's on Reefy AF as well, I think. Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Is he?
I know you said hello, Haley. Sorry, I just mean you haven't got involved in the shenanigans yet. Hopefully not sponsored by Honey.
I haven't watched this yet. I keep seeing things about this honey sponsorship.
Yeah, it's naughty. What they've
Is
done
it?
is naughty. So every single affiliate link posted through Honey, the people that posted those links got no money. Honey kept it all.
Wow.
Millions of pounds.
Wow.
Sounds like a good business model, that. So.
Yeah.
It's a belter, isn't it?
Yeah. Hats off to him.
Yeah. So hi, MS Reef as well.
Oh,
Is that new?
I think I've seen him in one of my lives before.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen him in any of the other ones though.
is he married to MS DOS?
God.
Showing my age.
Yeah.
No. I was going to do a Marks and Spencer's joke, but
It's Miss DOS after. Anyway, fuck it.
move on.
Nice.
We've got the Bristol Reefer.
Well, I always think that's Mo.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is that Mo getting fed up a bin? Said he was from Leicester.
You can put. I like this one.
Yeah, Hugh's with us as well. Has that used his actual name?
Oh, hey, you.
Haven't seen Ice for a while though.
No, we haven't.
Mm.
Mr. Swallercome has not been around for a while.
No, he hasn't.
No.
Maybe he might have choked to death or something.
Yes.
It's quite possible.
And we have Eddie Parker with us as well.
Okay.
Another new
Peter's
name.
brother.
Peter's brother.
Spoiler.
Peter Parry. Are we going down that road again?
Oh, don't.
Grilled.
He was funny. I love it. I'll get my coat.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Where did I put my notes? Where did we get to?
Just done
Oh.
the name, Steve.
Yeah. So as well as 3D printing, Harry, and we'll stick with marine spec first. So as well as 3D printing, you also have phyto and copepods on your store.
Yes, indeed. Yes. It's quite a challenge keeping up with the phyto. So I'm going to, I think, get a few more vessels to kind of grow that in. Copepods are a bit more of a newer thing. I'm still figuring out how to kind of cultivate those more efficiently, I think. But yeah, the phytoplankton kind of keeps the business going, if I'm honest.
What species of phyto are you growing mainly?
Say what species? Yeah.
It's the,
ISIS.
I think it's pronounced Nanocropolis, I believe. But I might be saying that wrong.
Got some in the fridge.
There we are. I mean, it's very easy.
That's like just describe Ron's genitals, but
Well, I was going to say Nana fucking lips, but I'm just totally.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And what about the copepod? What species are you doing that?
Those are the Tigger pods.
Oh, you're doing tigers. Right.
Yeah. I think they take a little bit longer than others to grow, to cultivate. But yeah, they seem to be quite a well-known species, ones that people go for.
Yeah.
So do you have to grow the food for the copepods?
Yeah, so they
Rotors or something?
which is handy. No, they just they eat phytoplankton and kind of the bacterial film from the glass, just algae, I assume.
They're eating something.
That's it. I mean,
Rob, how was your expensive bottle of jizz the other day?
Oh, what the pods?
Was it gold?
Yeah, the golden pod. Yeah, 70
Yeah,
quid or
that's
what they were.
Reef nutrition stuff. Yeah.
It's
No,
not.
you're right.
Yeah, I mean they're fine. The fish eater, but they eat the £6 bottle as well. So
I do like the Reef nutrition. It's pricey.
I do like it. Yeah, it is pricey. I do like it. But,
So what is it you like about it?
Sorry.
No, we're not from this stuff. Thanks for clearing it up. Brilliant. They just all fish. Like if I ever have a fish which I struggle, like when I first got my Achilles, he wouldn't eat anything. It's a right pain to get feeding, and I used the Reef nutrition stuff, and that's what he started on. So I just find it seems to be very good for getting finicky fish to feed, and then after you can get them onto your, run of the mill food.
So
I mean, it's expensive.
palatable.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it just
quality there as well. I felt like the ROE, the real organic eggs. I've not seen that done by anyone else in the UK.
No, I wish someone would do it in the UK. Yeah, because the like the Antias, those small sort of fish, chromis and that, absolutely smash them. Love them.
Harry, you're the man for the job. Come on.
Add another one.
Sounds like-
Why not?
Yeah, it'd just be a milking fish in your back room.
My electricity bill is already sky high. We can't be adding more tanks.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not a good time to be a reefer with electricity prices.
No, mine's just gone up again.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I noticed it's been a while since I've actually looked at my electricity, the actual unit cost and everything. My unit price for electricity is lower, quite a bit lower than it used to be.
Oh, fucking bravo, Steve.
My daily charge is through the roof.
I just pay the bill.
What provider are you with?
Octopus.
Yeah, I'm with Octopus.
I think they are good, Octopus.
Yeah.
It's when
I've paid enough. I've got fucking 9 arms now. Yeah.
But I guess,
so much we
Rob,
can
you
do,
took that into consideration that building that tank, it was going to cost a lot on electric.
Well, I suppose when I started it though, it was prices were normal, so to speak. It's only while I was building it, everything went sideways. So
how much for the Strattons? How much for the Stratton save you?
Well, they're 16 grand to buy. So if I worked it out, if I lived to 148, I'll get my money back on the power save.
But it won't be as noisy and it won't be as hot.
Yeah, it won't be as hot. I don't really care about noise because it's the fish room, so it's not really relevant, really. But
I do run at 50% of the wattage of a Radian.
Yeah, of a Radion,
Yeah.
I do quite like
Two
that
Radions.
white, a spectrum and light as well. It does look nice, and the fish would look lovely under that, I think. Yeah.
But it's 10. Is it 10?
I don't know. I just sort of measured it up and went, that'd be a nice blanket if I bought 10 of them. And then I just went, 16 grand's quite a lot, though, isn't it, to light a fish tank?
Who cares?
Yeah, I tossed the idea out to my wife. So, and then when I come out of A&E, I thought maybe I'll just hang
maybe
back
not
on that.
Just become a whore and get sponsored.
Well, I mean, it is an option.
No.
It's not. Wrong
It is
episode.
not. It is not.
Well, do you know what? If they went to me, we'll give you 10 lights for free, Ron. I'll be cracking the lube out.
You're going to stop playing with your fucking radiator, Rob.
I'm sorry, it's warm.
It's like a tiny percussion in the background. There we go.
He just likes everyone to know he can afford to have heating on.
That's it. Yeah, it's the first time this year.
I think you'll get too tempted with these Stratons because today it dawned on me that two Radians are almost exactly the same price as one Straton. One Straton gives the same coverage as two Radians, and they're half the wattage. So over a farm,
Running
I want to see them physically, and I want to see the light on. I'm not going to buy it blind. Oh yeah, I'll pop up tomorrow morning.
yeah, fuck
Fly
it.
up.
I'll breakfast. on
Helicopter's
me.
already started.
Yes.
No, in all seriousness, they're definitely growing corals faster than Radians. They're the same price and half the wattage. Why wouldn't I just put them over a farm? It's a bit of a no-brainer, actually.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And what's the actual day-to-day use of them, like the app and?
Well, it's set and forget.
Set
I'm not
and
one of these
forget.
people that tinkers. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset, choose my peak intensity, done.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I'm not interested in fucking thunderstorms.
So if you have, like, for example, 5, 10, 20 of them on, can you group them together on the app so you can do it right? So you haven't got to individually do every single.
No.
Okay.
I'm slowly just chipping away at you, Rob.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I get nothing for it.
No, that's very true. That is true. Yeah.
I wonder
Anyway,
if you approach X and said, "I want 16." They must do a deal for you. If he was actually serious, do you reckon?
If I was to say, look, and over the next 5 years, I'm going to expand the farm by 10 systems. I'm going to need X amount of lights. There might be some sort of wiggle room there. Shop use as opposed to just wholesale price maybe is better. I would need to speak to Steve and see what the outcome was. It's definitely worth a conversation because Steve is awesome. So,
would you do it for your farm, Ron?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're keen for it already.
Well, like, how can you argue with same price?
How many would you need for your farm then?
Well, it depends how many tanks I'm going for. So the plan for 2025 is I'm only going to expand with 2 big coral flats and 1 big coral flat that's going to be purely quarantine or observation, let's call it, for corals. So this conversation isn't about me. This is supposed to be about Harry.
I know, we just got
Moving on.
I'm more interested.
I'm trying to get an ATI sponsor on board. Oh dear. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
So
Back to
we've
Harry.
got a question.
Oh.
We've got another new name.
Oh, Aaron.
Looking for a first marine tank. What would be the recommendations? I don't know if there's a typo somewhere in here because that's
quite
a really
big
wide range of sizes.
That is a big range, yeah.
It'll be 80, 60 by 60 or 80, 60 or 80 centimeters.
I'd imagine so.
Oh, give us more information, Aaron, and we'll help you as much as we help everybody, which is not at all.
Yeah. Goldfish bowl.
Can't get many tangs in there though. Only 3 or 4.
Especially
Okay.
black tangs.
Who wants them?
I think 3 or 4 foot is. I think my opinion is 3 or 4 foot is a nice size to learn in. You can have a few nice fish in there as well.
Yeah, what's 60? That's about 2 foot, isn't it? 60 centimeters.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because
You-
Jim's in the comments because he won't have a clue.
Freedom units,
How many cups is it?
7.
all in a cup. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, we got Bruce's mum as well. Evening.
Look at Zach. Once you go black tang, you never go back.
That's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Evening.
Here he is.
Jason's
my,
in.
my
Hey, Jason.
Pox brother.
Yes, he'll be driving home.
Yeah. Brothers in no pox.
I was going to see if I could get a sleeveless top with a bottle of no pox on it.
Oh, you don't buy sleeveless. No, you must
gonna say,
buy
yeah.
sleeves and remove them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I even asked how he does it. He goes right up to the seam and cuts
He
as close
does,
to the seam as he can.
You're not seeing his spare room, Steve. It's just full of sleeves. It's like floor to ceiling.
Have we got anyone else? Who else have we got? I've fallen a bit behind in the comments. Triggerfish45.
Oh,
Good
good
evening.
Hello.
Could be doing with
Good.
finding out what that person's name is because I see them a lot as well. I think they joined Discord.
Okay, well, there you go. Give us your name. We won't hunt you down and we're not that weird.
Okay.
We'll see if we like his name or not.
Oh, you get somebody else just joined as well. My lot.
My lot as well.
I've seen that before.
Joined
Yeah,
the
with the-
Discord as well.
Yeah, with the smoking guns. Yeah.
And we've got Miranda with us as well.
Wow.
It's going to love you.
Oh, poor woman's now going to get called Miranda. It's just going to stick.
It's better than being a drunk.
True.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. Melinda. We
Melinda.
won't call you Miranda again.
No.
Amanda
Harry.
the drunk in the bath. That was it. So.
Yeah, Amanda the drunk. So Robin 1 week had Amanda down with an alcoholic, and Dave is now a midget.
I mean, you can't deny facts, can you?
I was like really disappointed when we tuned into Dave that he wasn't blue.
Yeah,
I was sure he was going to be blue.
Yeah, I did. He's
and then you stole the show, Steve.
You did. Yeah.
Your blue lighting.
Yeah, I really wanted. I tried to order like a Blue Man Band mask that you pull over.
Oh, you got proper full in there, haven't you? Jesus.
Yeah,
You're coming like Smurf, yeah.
Steve looks like he's just finished in a fixie wank.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's just got the belt on the orange. Right. Are you going to talk to Harry tonight? Or?
Yeah, can we get
yeah. Harry, spiritual reefer as well.
Spiritual reacher.
Spiritual reacher. Can't believe you said that. Everyone's stunned into silence.
Killed him already.
Yeah, it's YouTube primarily.
Sorry. Oh God, spiritual reacher.
More of a new venture. I enjoy making videos about the tank. It's fun to share. It's a nice little thing to do. It's nice to be again part of the community, meet new people, of course, learn.
Hate them.
Yeah, I suppose it's merging those two different things. The reef tank, of course, and I do kind of bit sound healing and bits and pieces here and there, and they intertwine quite nicely, really. When you're not, effing and blinding at the tank, it can be quite nice to sit back and enjoy it. So
yeah, I watched
How long's the tank been running, Harry?
video.
Sorry.
This has been running. It's probably coming up to a couple of years. I can't remember exactly, but a little while now. It's over a year for sure.
We'll try a poll at the end. Remind me about the poll. I'll put it in my notes.
I feel like we swap around.
It's totally 50-50.
Well, we'll see what everyone thinks if it works. I'll try it at the end.
Just 'cause
is it
what Harry said there about the community and stuff like that, isn't this little surge in growth of reefers talking to each other just so nice? I mean, for me personally, I am so isolated up here, it's unreal. And meeting all the guys in America, you know, Jim and Zach and Russ and all that crew was just such a game changer for me. But then the addition of all you guys in the UK has been superb. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been great fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's good. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before one of us goes with a gun and kills everybody.
Yeah.
So such a quiet guy.
You're first.
Can you 3D print guns or not?
Yes, you can, unfortunately.
Well, you can't 3D print all of them.
Yeah.
So you still
Well,
need
all
a barrel
the
and a
bits were
firing
single.
pin.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a big thing in the States that you could.
You can't, can you just download a file then to print a gun?
Yes.
Sorry, gone off
Yeah,
again.
I actually,
that's
one of my
legal,
friends is
That seems a
really.
bit silly.
And you get them through metal detectors really
Yes, I
easily.
am. One of my
To be fair,
friends.
It would sort itself out really quickly. A real bullet in one. Because
Some blow up in your hand or
a hard
something.
enough firing pin to trigger it, it would just take your hand off. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah, I don't think we've got a lot to worry about. But
Good
in the
gift for a
States-
nice friend.
Yeah.
in the
Some-
States,
some
you
will
can
try.
buy like a barrel, and I might be wrong here, yeah, but you can buy a barrel, no serial number. You can buy a firing pin, no serial number. You print the rest of it, put it all together. You've got an untraceable gun, technically.
Yeah. So could you send them over, Jim? Some barrels and a couple of pins.
Yeah, I'm nothing to do with this, FBI. When you're watching later,
I can just see Harry starting to think, I think I'm just going to leave.
I was just thinking I might be able to get them Strattons after all.
Bingo.
There you are.
Sorry, gone
No.
off.
Harry, in your latest video, you introduced us to your singing bowls. Are they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
got that right. Okay.
Bowls.
Bowls. Singing bowls.
Yes.
I've got one. I absolutely love it. I've got it in Kathmandu.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Yeah,
Brilliant.
they literally are exactly what they sound like. They're a bowl that you swirl around the edges when they sing.
Like the old champagne flute trick.
That's it. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, really interesting how they work. Actually, it's
You
there's a lot
rub the
of
rim a bit.
stuff is it could be a bit airy fairy, and with the singing bowls, it's actually to do with frequencies and the frequencies, you know, in your body within your different chakras and how they actually resonate with the different parts of your body. And yeah, it's quite fascinating how they.
What do you play it with then? You got a bowl.
It's a
What
bit
do
of
you-
You
wood.
can get a couple of different types of sticks if you like. Some are kind of covered with fabric. A lot of people use like rubber mallets as well. More commonly, people have. More commonly, people have the metal bowls, but there's a few different types that you can use.
Okay.
I mean, some people absolutely hate them. For example, my mum can't stand the sound of them, whereas
Yeah.
I absolutely love them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
No, I thought it was really different, and I think that's one of the things with a lot of your videos. You know, you're not just in front of your tank. You record bits and you're out in nature and stuff like that. And I think it's just nice to mix it up a little bit.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's different.
Do you make singing bowls? Sorry, Harry.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
okay. I was
I think
going to say,
that's
that
quite-
is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Get that on the list. That's I'll do that as well.
That's
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah. And if they don't work, you can put your phyto in it.
So we do have another question.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm not answering it. I'm not answering it. Send the question.
Question to that. You all have Rob's money. Would you buy a bigger cock or a bigger tank? Cock.
Gosh.
Tank.
Aye, all right, Steve.
Really?
Steve's
So in your age again, so is he already well hung?
ding dong.
That's what you got you thinking now.
That means, Steve, you're moving soon.
It's like Starfish Steve the tripod.
Maybe.
I'm disappointed in you, Steve. Even if you do have a huge dong, you should have just gone dong anyway. Had two.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because he's moving and he's obsessed with getting a bigger tank. I think that's where his brain is.
So we've been talking dates now, and we might be on the 22nd of January now.
That's not long.
Oh, that's a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I kept on saying to him, well, what about the 10th?
And they're like, what about it?
Yeah. What about the 17th? I'm like, yeah, but what about the 10th? No. And then they were like, well, what about the 24th? I'm like, no, that's too long.
It becomes your priority, doesn't it?
Well, it's been 5
Hey,
months
what is
now.
that?
So
What- is that a Friday or something? What I don't know what day the 22nd
it's
is.
a Wednesday.
What, 2 weeks today.
A midweek.
Yeah. 2 weeks
That
today.
could be 2 weeks. That is 2 weeks today.
Yeah. Wow.
So tank by the end of the month.
I was going to say 23rd, the D&D tank's arriving, is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
If they cancel, are you going to go with a bigger cock instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
No point in wasting it.
Yeah.
How rich is Rob?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
That's what I want to know. How big can I have this cock?
I'm only getting half of what Matt's saying. All I got there was cock.
That's what I got for the end. Yeah.
I said how rich is Rob, because I want to know how big I can have this cock.
Oh. Get the measuring tape out.
Quite a size.
There you go. So someone bought that same salinity probe that I tried, the AliExpress special.
Oh, he's done it on a
40
high.
quid instead of 230 quid. And he's using it on the Hydros. Says it works great. Mine went a little bit mental when my tank looked like shit. But I don't know whether that was because of like loads of micro bubbles and all sorts of whatever was in it. You know, maybe putting a ton of Nopox in changes the conductivity of the water. So,
What was it doing? Jumping all over the place, or just?
no, it
high?
read a lot lower than it actually was.
Okay.
So it dropped down to like 32, 33 rather than 35. So, but I got the refractometer out and tried it, and it was 35, so I wasn't worried. I just ignored it for a bit.
Right. And then he went back to being fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get any others on AliExpress, or is it just that one?
So I bought a pH probe from Amazon that I've got to try as well. That was like 12 quid. The only place I could find the salinity probe was AliExpress. And I think I searched
Is that for the right plug on, you mean?
Yeah. I searched for salinity probe. I think I just searched for salinity probe, and it was like the second one in the list, and it said Apex for reef tanks, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll have that one.
Perfect.
So I'm just gonna get see if I can get the link.
Can you post the link in chat? Because any time I try and post links, it won't let me.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try it now.
I didn't think it.
Oh, so maybe you're allowed to do it because you're the host.
I think if you're the host, you can.
Ah, okay.
Just got to sort my bladder out.
Acorn.
Mute your mic.
Just fucking ignores you completely. Here he goes.
But I wasn't sure whether the mic was in his headset. I never know which mic he's got on. And
He's got a mic on his desk, but 99 times out of 100, he's unaware that he's just using his headset.
I was waiting for him to just fuck off like the other day.
To be fair, that was a drama. His dog really, really
bad.
hurt his
That was
leg.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder how
in weddings, and we mic people up like before the ceremony in bits and pieces. Of course, they're nervous. They go into the toilet. Things you hear, it's brilliant. But don't tell them that.
Yeah, I don't want to marry her. I don't want to marry her.
What am I doing?
Where's the exit?
So that was another question I had actually, Harry. When you
What's
speak,
happened to Ron?
it's
Why
gone
did your
really
camera
like,
go
blurry.
Oh, it did this a while ago. I don't know what this is.
You've gone zoomed in and blurry.
Right, hold on. I just opened WhatsApp there because it said I had a message. I'm going to close WhatsApp and see if it fixes. Because that would be a weird one if it was. Sorry, sorry, I'm just being a tart.
Yeah, so when you're speaking in your videos, Harry, you sound a lot like like you're softly spoken, talking people through like a meditation type thing. I've done some of these kind of we had a thing with work with our life insurance where if you did a meditation every day, you got points that you could turn to Amazon vouchers. So everybody was doing these meditations, and you've got that kind of cadence and soft voice and everything. Do you do some of that as well, or?
No. I think, as with a lot of people, I really dislike hearing my own voice back. I mean, at the minute, I'm all bunged up, I'm ill, so it's even worse. But no, in short, I don't do anything like that. I mean, I have done, again, when I do like the sound healing sessions and stuff, I often do it with other people, and they tend to be the ones to talk through the meditations and stuff. So no, that's just me.
Okay.
Does it ever get weird?
Yeah. Again, in short, yeah. I mean, I do have this bit of disparity where I love it all, of course I do, but there is that kind of super airy fairy side to it that you sometimes find yourself thinking that's a little bit far. But for the most part, yeah, I really enjoy it.
Excellent. We've got some further info from earlier. They have the room for an 80 centimetre tank.
Okay.
But that's the maximum, so they might have to go smaller or custom.
So it's just under
In the offhand.
3 foot?
Yeah.
There's an Aqua One Reef Sis that's kind of a middle kind of size like that.
Taking a Marte.
I miss
Well, a
out.
Reefer 250 is 90, so.
Yes. The 300s, 120.
What's the 170 that I've got? That'd probably be about 60.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Something of that cube size, that or the Nios one.
Yeah. Or a water box.
Yeah.
Water box and
Can you get?
Can't get water box in the UK now.
Can't get many more, can you?
They were at Aqua.
What I was told they withdrew from the UK.
I thought that was Cade. Or...
No, they had water box is the one with the really thin weir that's built into the back panel, isn't it?
No, that's the Neptune cube, isn't it?
Neptunian cube.
Neptunian.
Yeah, they're really nice as well.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a water box. I can understand why you mixed them up.
It's like a glass box thing on a cabinet. So.
Tell them to fuck off, Steve. Seriously.
Yeah.
Can we play the coral game with the wrong name?
I haven't got that set up. I mean, we can play the same one again, but everyone knows the answers.
Did we give that guy an answer or not? Or we just chat absolute shit?
Well, we talked. We said the Reefer 170, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we said the water box, but what I actually meant was
the Neptunian
cube.
I thought that was bigger than that, wasn't it? Or did they make a small one? Because
They
the one
had
at
a
Aqua H
small
was
one there
quite-
as well.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. I'll just
Yeah.
look for the bigger one. Right.
All the knives. You got I don't know how
Oh.
big the DD 600 is. How is that? That's quite a little small one.
I don't know.
They
So
do
we've
a
got some
DD
suggestions from others in here. Reef Sys 180.
Ah, the Aqua one. Yeah.
Thinking of,
Brilliant tanks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had one of those.
I think Dave's actually sponsored by Aqua One, isn't he? I think he's just not letting on.
I just don't know why Aqua One has such a bad reputation. I mean, through
Yeah,
all
it's
the
weird,
game on
isn't it?
You know
TM
what? Their valve as well, so much better than the Red Sea.
Yep.
Yeah.
The new Red Sea version's a lot better.
Sure.
The Gen 1 was
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
I
mean,
saw-
no valve was better than that.
Well, I agree. Like the way Drippy's gone is
The way Drippy, yeah.
forward.
Yeah. I
But
think that's why he plumbed it that way.
It's improved a lot, but still you get all that build up of crud in there. And it don't.
It's not good. Who's doing the dishes?
Someone in the gym.
So,
Is that your missus, Matt?
Yeah, she's making a cup of tea. I make a
Making a cup of tea with a fucking hammer.
One of the things I have
Is that
noticed, though,
just-
I don't see her in the chat.
I don't know.
What,
She's
Matt's
come up
missus?
and I think she's watching some box set, but I don't
Uh,
know. I'll be surprised if she's not watching the stream because she normally does sit and watch it with me. Like the tank tour, that's why I was off camera because I was watching it with her, and she doesn't want to be on camera, of course. What'd you say?
Tell him to fuck off.
Pretty much what I got.
Nice. Oh, dear.
so I also had a phone call yesterday from someone who is in the chat, or they were in the chat earlier. I assume they're still in the chat, which was Tony from Digital Corals. He was asking about the slates that you grow out corals on, and I've got a picture here.
Frag tails.
Frag tiles. There we go. So he's got a setup here with these pretty expensive ones from Amazon. Well, that's why I've seen them before. And yeah, so when he's grown out, he's set them all out like this. And he was saying, you know, is there a cheaper way? Could you 3D print one? But I know coralline grows pretty quick on plastic, so I don't know whether it might outcompete for growing or slow down the growth. And then I said, well, what about just like a random tile from B&Q? Turn it up the other way, use the rough side. Would that not do it? I don't know. But having Scotland's funniest coral farmer here, he's probably got a bit of experience on this.
Well, the problem with travertine tiles are absolutely amazing, right? They are literally mined from old seabeds, right? So absolutely perfect. But unfortunately in the UK, unless you can find completely virgin tiles, they are more often than not filled. So the imperfections are actually leveled out and filled. So you have to be really, really careful where you source your tiles. For me, I have a friend in America who's on the Discord who literally posts me boxes of frag tiles. Absolutely amazing. I'm trying to remember if they're made by, is it Ocean Wonders? I can't get them here. Nobody sells them here. I think you can maybe get them on eBay now, but they're still shipped from America. So you still pay huge delivery and then you have to pay your import tax as well.
Can't get that from Italy, that stuff.
Travertine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can, but the Ocean Wonder ones are the same little ceramic beads as the Max Spec bio blocks that you put in your sump.
Right. Okay.
So they're absolutely, it's the best I have had so far for growing corals on. But yeah, it's I'm sorry I don't have an answer for the UK. If you buy off any of the kind of small kind of Etsy type companies on eBay and things like that, I've had very mixed results with them. If they have cured them previously and they send them to you, they seem to be okay. But then you get random boxes from them and they are so fresh, they actually crumble in the box. And you then have to cure them in your toilet system or something for 6 months.
Mm.
I mean, you know, what is he called? What's the seller on eBay? Sells frags. Can't think of the
Might
name of
need
it.
to narrow it down a bit more.
Yeah.
I'll just literally go on eBay
Nah.
right now. I'll go on
Jay,
right.
is it Jason? Not Jason Aquatics or something? Is it? I can't remember.
J,
Hold on.
J something. You're right. You're right. He that's the guy who I used to buy the.
I think you might say Coral Frags are us.
Oh no, that's not who I use.
So he uses which look like normal ceramic tiles cut up into small squares to grow frags on. Because I've bought some frags off of him in the past. But I don't know what. I mean, I'd be slightly hesitant just to go to B&Q and get some cheap white ceramic tiles and just, I mean, it might be good, but they might leach out something. I don't
Take
know.
a shit tank first. Just have like a naff tank over to one side.
Yeah, I mean, you test the water. Yeah, exactly.
Send it off. Leave it a month. Send off an ICP and see if you've got some random stuff in there.
The person I'm thinking of on eBay is Reef Geeks.
No, I don't know.
So have these have they got stems on, or are they literally just
literally a square or circular disc?
Are they joined so you can then snap them?
Not the ones I'm talking about. No, they're all just come. The ones that I get sent over from America come in a cardboard box, fully lined with polystyrene and perfect slots cut out for each individual tile. It then also comes with super glue.
Right.
It's like a little kit.
Kit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So who sells that in the States then?
I think it's Ocean Wonders they're called. I might be
Ocean
wrong.
Wonders. Okay.
It's Zach Budnick. If you're still in the chat, do you know what the name of those frag tiles are that Russ sends me?
Harry, can you make these?
That's what I'm thinking. Why can't you just use like acrylic? Because the coralline will grow too quick.
I don't know how it will grow on acrylic.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I tend to like plasticky sort of stuff to grow on, isn't it? Rather than
especially the
ceramic.
3D printed stuff because it's got grooves and crevices for it all to grab onto.
Yeah,
I've just asked what the brand are of these. I'll let you know when he replies.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you.
It depends on the type of coral as well, wouldn't it? Some corals are more aggressive than others, and they can probably just kill that coral line off. They want to spread out, base out. But you had a coral the other day. Coralline was eating the coral.
Yes, I've got a Salago acro, and the coralline is winning against. But that whole batch of frags isn't grown. I don't know what's wrong, but that one in particular, the coraline's just slowly consuming it. I'm going to cut the top off a bit and refrag and restart and see how it goes, but we'll see. Oh, here we go. That's me got my answer. Reefing art. The ones I get sent are made by.
Okay.
And as I say, it comes in an amazing little kit. I'll
So they won't ship to the UK then if we went straight to them? No.
Oh, I haven't gone direct, actually. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Maybe worth a try. Steve, I'm going to send you this link.
Okay. Excellent. Cheers. So we've got a couple of...
With like magnets. I've been looking into making a few magnetic products, and to get some good, fully plastic sealed, waterproof magnets in the UK, they're so hard to come by. So I've had to import a load of them as well. Similar sort of situation.
What, they come encased, like pre-encased?
Yeah, they're encased and actually sealed within the plastic. I've used rubber coated ones previously, but there's a bit of debate online as to if they are fully waterproof or not. I think Charterhouse Aquatics, I think they use rubber coated in theirs. I might be wrong. So I'm quite sure they are at least somewhat waterproof. But
right. Is this for like frag racks and things?
Yeah. I've got so many products that I haven't released just because of the issue with the magnets. I don't want to obviously ruin someone's tank, essentially.
I got epoxy coated little magnets.
Yeah, the epoxy coated ones, again, they do degrade over time from what I've kind of read. I've done so many experiments as well, leaving them in tanks, ICP testing, so on and so forth. And these plastic ones so far, absolutely no
I
problem.
only use them to pop a little stand in to take photos, and then I take it
Yeah.
straight back out.
Yeah, I think that's different.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Excellent. I've put that link in the comments now as well. Thank you for that, Ron. We've got a couple more people in the chat now. We have Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Oh, hey, Alan. How are you?
Good evening.
He's a really nice guy.
Okay. I don't know who he is. I've seen him in a few live
All I
streams.
know is this guy for his tank, isn't he?
It's what, sorry?
Fucking hell, your connection is dog shit. What is going
Just
on?
remove the headset.
No, it's not your headset. It's the
Just your
connection.
connection. You're frozen again.
I might throw the computer.
Oh, don't do that, Matty. Matty's had a bad day.
What's he saying anyway, Matt? About his tank?
He's waiting for it. Is he the guy that's waiting for his tank because he's not got it yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He ordered it.
Your
in
memory's better than mine.
72, I think he said. So he put the order with Queen Victoria.
I just hope that just reef fish and corals in general are still legal to buy and sell.
By the
them.
time it comes in.
Yeah.
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 The laws might have changed.
We've still got water on the planet.
Yes.
Yes.
And we've got Dan's Reef with us as well.
Hello, Dan.
Hey,
Hello.
Dan.
Any more in here? Oh, and one more, Lee.
All right, Lee.
Evening.
I've also been looking at what's been happening in the news, reefy wise.
I was going to say that'd be depressing.
I've got some news as well.
Oh, hello.
You got moobs, did you say?
Yes, them as well.
Definitely got them.
In between them, I have news.
Okay, nice.
Exodus are now offering mass spectrometry
Oof.
ICPs via ATI in Germany. So I did drop them a little message for some information on it for tonight. So they ship from Exodus twice a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and then results take 2 to 4 days. I assume from arriving in Germany. And the kits are $54.99 for one, or you can buy 3 for $149.99.
My argument would be when you've got your test back, your tanks are now changed. Like,
We got about 3 words out of that sentence, Matt.
I'm going. I'll get my coat.
Can you join on your phone?
Yeah. You've got a Starbucks near you. Go and sit in there.
You're normally super clear on the salty banters and tank tours. This is weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting in the kitchen.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. That's what, and I'm not sitting in front of the tank. What I said was that if my argument is if it takes nearly 2 weeks to get your test back, that's too long, isn't it?
That is quite a while.
Fair amount of time.
Yeah.
Change for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends why you're sending it, I guess. I mean, if you're sending it because you think you've got a problem in your tank, it's probably not the best route to go, is it? You want one that's going to come back quicker. If you just do periodic ICPs looking for trends, I guess it's not so important, is it? 2 week.
Yeah. I know Reef's Elements were planning to do the
an MS
tests as well. And I believe they bought the equipment, but I've not heard any more about whether they're going to do the tests or not.
I don't really know what the advantages are of DMS over the normal, OEP ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got. I mean, what extra would you want for another? I mean, what's that, like Would you say what's £55? Oh, got a twin, Matt. Oh,
There you go.
That's better.
Yay!
they are.
Computer's
You
out
made
the
us
window.
wait hour and 20 minutes for that. Oh dear. Well, you're on your phone now.
Yeah, I'll give up. My
Yeah.
computer's going out the window.
Oh, we can hear you now, though. That's much
Yeah.
better.
That's
That
like
is a lot.
night and day difference. That is. Right. You can
Night
kick him
and
now,
day.
Steve.
What else?
Yeah, for 20 quid. I don't know what you get extra that's worth me paying another £20 for. I think it does. Does it do fluorine or something which you don't get in a normal one? Other than that, I don't really know. I'll just like, what do you get for another £20?
Yeah, I don't know. Be interesting to try one to see what you get.
Yeah, I'll let you
And
try that.
whether you
Stephen.
can-
55 quid.
Just become a whore and you'll get them for nothing.
That's true. Does it come with a free light? Then I might buy some.
Rob, you could fly it there yourself, no?
What's that?
I said you could fly it there yourself.
I could, yeah. Just buying a machine, stick it next to the tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that.
Well, yeah, just buy yourself an ICP machine. That'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be, wouldn't it?
If Angry Sandelman can get one, you can get one.
Exactly. Yeah. I could have it sitting there doing nothing like his one.
Yes, correct. You've noticed.
Yeah.
Also saw this.
Oh, what's this?
An 11 plus.
Candy
Why they
corn.
couldn't say 12 colour. I don't know why I have to say 11 plus.
Yeah. What is that? That's a strange terminology. Yeah.
Rainbow
Uh,
chalice.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean it.
Yeah. It's got a lot of colours.
£70,000 for 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that'd be a ridiculous price, wouldn't it?
It does look a little bit. My argument, I'm not too fond of this veining through it. But that bit there looks amazing.
Nothing wrong with the vein.
Nothing wrong with a bit of varicose vein.
I mean, I still
Yeah,
think
all the colours, you're going to need quite a chunky frag.
Yeah.
They're in Canada. Okay.
I'd still be able to kill that just as fast as a normal one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just turn it green within 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's
I
no
think
price on that then.
I didn't see any when I flicked through earlier,
Right,
but
okay.
words are not my strong suit. I just looked at the pictures.
Love it.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I think it looks really cool. I see the actual little kind of like, it's almost like lightning bolts up the top right there. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look
Yeah,
really
it
awesome.
was.
Christian
pay for
was
it.
saying with some of his acros, they splice and stuff out of stress. I wonder if that's been experimented with or that's just growth.
Well, none of my corals have gone sexy colours. They went, they just turned white.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's too much stress.
I don't know if Lee has heard anything about this, but Aquaforest have got new sand.
Bio sand.
It's a different grain size.
I think
he's
that's
got
what he's
a
using
crate
in
in the mum's
his,
cupboard.
No, he's using that in his sand pit for the kids.
Biohazard sand.
Sorry.
Oh dear. So I take it that's got some sort of bacteria in with the grain, is it?
Yeah, I think so. So they do a lot of this bio line of stuff. They have like the Seachem Matrix, but it's already got culture in it.
Yeah, so is it
Yeah.
basically just live sand then?
I
Is
think
it
so.
in there or?
Well, not. I guess if they've added a certain strain of bacteria, they're going to say they made it themselves.
So I think from what I've heard, the new part of it is that it's a different grain size to the biosand they've done before.
How exciting.
Yeah, there
Wow.
you go.
Hmm.
New grain
On.
size.
Yeah. Not that exciting, really.
They've been spawning acanthophyllias.
Ooh, nice.
So one for you, Rob, next week.
Yeah, knock one of them out.
Crack one off, Rob.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so
fancy little setup there. Oh, I was going to play again. What are you recording it on then?
An iPhone, by the looks of it.
Other than the phone. Was that
I don't
was
know.
that an iPad or was that this bit coming up? Yeah,
That's a
look behind
phone.
it.
And
What
then
is that?
that's just
it's
a
a
microscope
microscope.
screen, isn't it?
Oh, was that? I wonder if it's one of those. Have you got one? You ain't got one of those, Ron, have you? You know the shit. What do they call it for soldering? Have you seen those things you can buy?
Yeah, that's
got
that.
like a. Is that what you got?
That's what I've got. Yeah, the digital
Okay.
microscope. Yeah,
Are they good?
absolutely love it. Although, absolutely livid the first time I used it because I find bad things.
Well, there is the downside
So
to it. I
it
suppose.
gets a little bit obsessive if you're not careful.
Dude, got
Putting
one.
things under it.
Yeah.
I used mine quite a lot. I mean, obviously, I told you all I found my penis with it, so you know it's a win-win situation.
So it's got some proper magnification on that then.
Yes, it does.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
And then is it? Yeah, I've lost a page somewhere. I found I think it was on Reef Builders. It was like the top 10 products of 2024. But they all looked a bit boring apart from this one, which I think maybe we've mentioned previously, but I sort of found a bit more information on it. There's like these COVID tests for ick and velvet. And they have a little video that just shows you, putting your tank water through a filter. And then I think some kind of activator or something. And then they put a third element through it into a little vial. And then you leave it for like 10 minutes to an hour or something. And then you dip it out on your COVID test. And it will tell you whether either of those two are present.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, you do all three of these, and then this last one you squirt into the vial, and then once you've left it, yeah. So that was the second one. The blue one is the third one that they squirt into the vial. If we speed this up a bit.
Oh, actually amplifying the DNA.
So yeah, they squirt it into this, leave it then to kind of go through this amplify stage, and then crack the top off, dribble it in your deposit slot.
Nice.
And,
Crack it off, get your test.
Lovely.
See if you're banned or not.
Yeah,
I could have done with that the other day.
Yeah, it's quite good if you're QTing and you want to check at the end, I guess, or check at the beginning, I suppose, if you don't want to QT.
That's what we talked about, wasn't it? 'Cause I couldn't understand the reason for it. You know, you go into an LFS and go, right, I want this fish tested before I buy it.
Yeah, I mean, that could be quite amusing.
It could be hilarious.
Yeah.
but I imagine they're going to be reasonably cost effective as well.
Yeah, you'd like to think
Depends
so.
on how much reef tax they put on it. But
I mean, it's more involved than I thought it was going to be, but it still looks quite simple.
yeah.
I'll take it there's no pricing then for that at the moment.
I couldn't see any. There was like a sign up to be a beta tester and get it half price or something.
Yeah, which Zach said he was doing, didn't he, the other day?
Right.
Yeah.
And who's making it? Is that DX Aquaria? Is that who's making
Yeah.
it? Never heard of them.
Yeah. So you've got until the 10th. You've got 2 days to register for beta testing.
Do you reckon you've got to be in the States for that?
I reckon.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Don't know. It didn't say anything there, but yeah, maybe when you actually fill it out, they're like,
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Be gone, the foreigner.
But again, they're not. It's not like the ICP where you have to send it off and wait for it to come back.
No.
So
Yeah, I think that's good. Well, if they start with that, may expand it to other diseases.
yeah,
Might find out what killed your corals in a couple of years.
I know that already. Stupidity.
That'd be the top band. Just says idiot.
Yeah. Of course, it doesn't say Steve.
That would be impressive.
So
Is that all? Is that all the news, Steve?
that yeah. Let me.
I've got news.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, he's got news.
Oh yeah. What's your news?
Down his sweaty crevice.
I've got actual news. So, do you all know the company Waterlife that makes like Myaxin and loads of freshwater treatments? And they've been around for a long time.
Did you say fresh water?
Yes.
Kick him out.
How do I kick it?
Some people you can use the Myaxin for marine and things like that. So there is a crossover. Anyway.
Freshwater boo.
Yeah, so I'm about to say they're going to go out of business, expecting maybe a bit of sadness, and you guys are all going to go, fuck them.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so as of the 28th of February this year, they're going to be out of business. It's a reasonably well-known business in Greater London area, so it's just a bit of a shame.
What are they called?
Waterlife Research Industries Limited was the full company name.
Well,
Yeah, so
anyone heard of them? I've never heard of them.
No, I know. Don't.
No.
that's funny. We sell a few of the products for pond fish and things like that. As I say, it's mostly fresh water, but yeah, it's just a bit of a sad one. That's all.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason?
They can't compete the price of chemicals and things like that, and they're based in the UK. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so Lee's just said that's a real shame. They used to do a whole load of stuff. Yeah, I agree, Lee. It's some people are not even going to realize maybe they even used a product made by them, and they're going to go to buy it now, and they're not going to get it. So somebody might buy them. Who knows?
Right.
So
Anyway,
we've got some
nice
comments.
shit news.
Yeah. Got some comments in the chat about the testing. So Zach was saying that $20 for the beta testing.
Oh
I
wow.
think that's per kit,
Yeah.
not just $20 and you signed up and you get as many as you like.
Or you do a love honey and you get nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just Freudian slip the words "love honey" there?
He did. Yeah.
Edit
We
it
know
out.
who his sponsor is.
Not
That's his
just
other channel.
Because I almost said it earlier. And then you just
That's it. He just automatically just said it. Love honey.
Edit.
amazing.
He did.
We can't edit live, sorry.
Oh dear.
And we do have a question about how the test works. No, you don't have to stab a probe up your fish's nose.
That's it. Yeah. Brilliant.
I like it.
Any more?
I think Dave's is interesting.
Where's Dave's?
Oh, what Tim say? Yeah. Wait, that would kill your fish and then tell you what it died of.
God, it's only funny because it's true.
I thought it was all right if it didn't have a plug, you said.
What you said?
You said
Yeah,
everything
you
was
did say
okay
that.
if it didn't have a plug.
That is a quote
Correct.
from Ron himself.
Yes, it's only the electrical items. There's nothing wrong with anything else. The livestock and stuff is superb.
Yeah, he's. I think they should just stick to that, really.
Yeah, honestly, I would just tell them to give up on the electrical side of things.
Yeah, stick with the fish.
And if you're looking for the sponsor in
Sponsorship.
TMC, just give me a shout. I'll ensure your business goes from strength to strength.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm only talking from serious disaster situations, one after the other, maybe 20 or 30 items over a 6 or 7 year period. Every single one I sold came back. Every single one.
He don't want to pay. He still wants ATI.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And we do have another little bit of news.
Mm.
Steve's up the duff.
Oh, hello.
Friday's Reefers Network is
Leicester
going
Mo.
to be Mo from Leicester.
Excellent.
I'm excited for this one.
Black Tang.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Black Tang, yeah. It's got radians.
Why's
20
your
of
name
them.
got a cross through it, Rob?
Edit.
Is it? I'm pre-banned.
So that'll be an interesting
That'd
one.
be good, actually. Yeah, it is an amazing tank, so it's well worth
Yeah.
a watch.
I'm
How
really
big is
looking forward to seeing it.
Sorry,
How big is it?
8 foot by 8 foot by I don't know, 3 foot deep, maybe 2.5 foot deep.
Quite something.
Yeah, it's a big tank. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I've had multiple arguments on Reefy AF about the term deep when you're talking about a tank.
Front to back or height, you mean?
Yep. It's caused a few arguments.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I don't feel that strongly about it, so I don't think
I don't give a shit, but
Yeah, I think either.
some people got really
I'd have to go. Let me go to my fucks given jar. No, sorry.
Can you guess who has no fucks in that jar and does give a lot of fucks about it?
Is he in the chat?
He is.
Does he live in Chicago?
He does.
Oh. Shock horror.
He went bonkers one day about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. So it's deep is back to front. Is that his interpretation of deep?
Yeah, I think so. Because height is, I've probably got it wrong. He's probably sitting fuming, fucking fuming,
Shouting at the screen.
Getting it wrong again.
He is. He's 3D printing a gun right now.
He's fully one way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Really-
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no error.
It's one of those ones that when someone says it, I have to ask a follow-up question. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
do you mean front to back or top to bottom?
Right.
It's a bit
So
like
when you're
next
talking
Wednesday.
to your ladies like that, Steve, don't you think we should come up with a better term for one of them so there isn't this constant
Yeah.
confusion? I mean, can we have a vote here on who thinks deep means tall or front to back?
at this course.
Well, it's weird because I'd change it for this hobby because normally if I'd say something's deep, like if I'm on a boat, I wonder how deep it is. You're
Correct.
talking distance down. In this hobby, though, when you go deep, you're always talking back to front, aren't you?
Yeah. And we use the term height for.
And you go height,
Yeah.
But in any other area of the world, deep means top to bottom.
Oh, here we
Right, there's
go.
a poll.
Oh, hello. Why's
Melinda
the stream
said-
not died? I didn't know you could do
That's
polls without killing the stream.
Melinda says deep is top to bottom. Oh, well, Jim will murder you.
Yeah, you better sleep with one eye open.
Yeah. He's on his way.
Yeah, looking up from the deep.
Oh, look at that. There's an idea. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to highlight it in YouTube. I need to be in. There we go. Start
Yeah,
measuring
corner to
tanks
corner.
corner to corner.
Oh, I like
To make it even more
Yeah.
complicated.
I was going to say, yeah. So is that the back far corner to the front top corner? Yeah, nice.
No, Dan says deep is front to back with any aquarium. Height is just height. Agreed. But the term deep, the argument Rob just made there stands.
Yeah.
Mm.
How high is your water?
Yes.
I almost feel like there's a difference between deep and depth. I feel they could be interpreted differently.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I almost drowned today. How deep was the water? A foot.
You was
You
out
mean
of your
front to
depth.
back?
You out of your depth.
Yeah, It was 6,000 kilometers from this shore to the next one.
That's it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh dear.
But the one that always gets me is next Wednesday.
Yes.
Do you mean the next Wednesday that's coming, or the one after that?
I have an argument about this with a member of staff.
Do you not go like Wednesday week?
Yeah, well, it's if someone says to me next Wednesday, I'm like, do you mean this Wednesday or the Wednesday after that?
So if somebody says, see you next Tuesday, Steve, what would you take from that?
Yeah, instant. You've just called him a...
Yeah.
Yeah, so to me, that means the next Tuesday from whatever point I'm at now. If someone goes to me, I'll see you Tuesday week, I will count to the next Tuesday and then the one after.
I've never heard that term. See you Tuesday week.
Yeah, I use it all the time. My kids just shout and scream at me. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, okay, it was Tuesday week. So whenever Tuesday falls, the one after, that's the one I'm going to see you at.
Now that we're just talking like old men in a fucking pub, do you guys down south use the term?
I wish I was pissed.
Do you guys use the term down there when you're talking about time to say, I'll see you at the back of 3?
No.
The back of.
Unless 3 is a pub.
Yeah. Yeah. Or some dirty alley where some action's going to take place.
We use that term here all the time, and it infuriates me.
I wouldn't even know what it means. What's it mean then?
Well,
just on 3.
Back of 3. So if you look at the number 3,
Just before
back
4.
of 3 before 3, or is it after 3? I don't know.
Because we have it with like the rest of Europe, we say 8:30, as
Yep.
in 8:30. But for them, 8:30 would be 7:30 because it's 7:30, 8.
I mean, that does make total sense. Makes us sound really stupid.
No. Anyway.
Oh, and here's the other debate. Look, well, we're on just a completely unrelated rant.
Twice a week, fortnightly in 2 weeks.
Oh no.
What?
Wow.
Like bi-monthly, is it twice a month or every other month?
Every 2 months.
I'd say.
But what about a bicycle? You haven't got half a wheel.
Bi-monthly means every second month, doesn't it? Every 2 months, bi-monthly?
Well, I might have gone twice a month.
But it's 2 monthly.
What's bi-monthly?
Oh, shit.
Twice in the 1 month.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Melinda.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus. Got a headache.
Darren Sexton.
Yeah.
What did the poll come with? Where are we at with that?
I don't even see a poll.
I don't see one.
Yeah,
you
we
only see it
don't
on
see it
YouTube?
in YouTube.
Okay.
So it's 65% say front to back, 35% say top to bottom.
See, so it's not far off. I mean, it's still a proper argument, isn't it?
I thought we was talking about wiping there for a minute.
Yes.
Front to back.
Well, you suggested side to side during
I
Dave's
do. I
tour.
just like to mix it up,
You do.
and that sure does.
That's still fairly close, though, isn't it? That ain't far, like Ron said. That ain't far off.
It's not a landslide, is it?
No.
It's not. No. That's why I like these streams. They get to the real depth of reefing questions.
Or is it the width? The height?
Yeah. Biannual plants.
Yes. Thanks, Bernadette.
So is that twice in a single year?
No.
Every other year.
Yes.
All right.
Biennial plants. Yeah, so it grows leaves year 1, dies back, grows leaves, flowers
I
year.
say that
year-
biannual. I say that biannual.
Biennial. Talking about having 2 cocks earlier, Steve. Boom. Biennial. Like,
34 for the need to change. I like it.
Uh,
Yeah.
in your mixing concoctions, Rob,
Hello?
what do you do with carbon? Is there much reef tax on carbon?
What, running carbon, you mean?
Yeah,
Like-
you know,
like
so
granules.
activated carbon is activated carbon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you buy like a sack of it from somewhere really dirt cheap, or do you
Yeah.
go and buy?
You
I
can
don't know.
buy a sack of it. You can buy a sack of most things. I mean, I don't run it, so I haven't really looked into it.
Ah,
to be
okay.
honest.
A sack of carbon is terrible quality. I bought
Yeah, I was going to say, I
I
reckon.
bought a huge bag of it 2 or 3 years ago and binned the whole lot. It was so bad. Instant HLLE on every tang I owned.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, some things are expensive wherever you source them from. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, a lot of things aren't, but a lot of, some things are. Yeah, I've never looked into it.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's just I
You
wonder.
just bought some of it and you thought,
I've-
shit, that's expensive.
I've run out. I need to buy some. So
Right.
I wonder if, because when I think I had some Red Sea carbon.
Just pay 50 quid for an ozone unit and then you won't have to worry about carbon.
Bingo. Totally agree.
So the reason
Then you can
I was
really
looking
kill
at
everything.
Yes, you can. Including your children.
I had an ICP back that showed some nickel,
Right.
and in the advice was stick some activated carbon in and it'll suck it out.
Did you then ask for your nickel back? Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Jeez.
so would ozone
Right.
take the nickel out?
No.
No, okay. I didn't think it would.
I mean, first question is, where's it coming from? Is it like worryingly high then?
In the red, Steve. Come on.
Yeah, it was at the end. You know, like where it can't go any further.
Oh, really?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent off a second test. I collected it from the tank on Sunday, and it's back. And let me open up my test, and I'll tell you what it was at. I think it was 5
Read
point
somewhere a whole
something.
bottle of Nopox can help.
Well, so I don't know whether it was the Nopox or whether all of the alk and all of the nickel had settled at the bottom of the bucket. Yeah, I might just be talking shit, but there's a high likelihood as well.
Have you done another? You've done another ICP, have you?
Yeah, so I've done another ICP. So it recommends that it's somewhere between 2 and 5 micrograms per liter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 5.38 micrograms per liter. So it's not in the red anymore, it's in the orange.
Right. You've done a water change? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I've done another water change since then. So I'm thinking that it's going down. I don't know if it's coming from a magnet. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to see if it went away. But obviously, high nickel is then associated with RTN and STN. And I got a bunch of dead coral here. So
yeah, it did look
Stop
very
trying
high.
to throw blame, Steve.
yeah, well, I don't know whether it was my stupidity with Nopox or my stupidity with nickel. That's what I'm trying to work out.
Zach is suggesting that there could be a nickel content in the food you're feeding.
Yes, so it's frozen mysis.
Have you changed your food though, and you've
No.
not had high nickel before?
No, exactly. So
Yeah.
I've not changed the food I use.
You haven't put any like new frag racks in the tank or anything? Oh.
No, that was the weird thing. There's nothing particularly new in there.
Have you got a frag rack? If you check the magnets, Reese,
I have got a
regularly.
It's fairly new. I bought it when I was at Aqua.
Right.
Is it from TMC?
No, it was an Aqua print one.
Cool.
To answer Zach's question, anything else high? Cobalt was on my last ICP.
Oh, can you send something to Rob?
I was going to say, can I have some? It's like trying to get all the gold dust there.
But my reading for it this time is like completely the opposite end.
Well, you haven't got enough now.
Yeah, it says, oh, there's not enough.
Who are you
Typical.
using for your ICP, Steve?
Zelements.
think say his neighbour. Just taste that. Hey, cobalt's a bit hard, mate.
Do you strain the food and rinse it, Steve?
No,
You just bang it in.
I've got a little pot. I put the ice cubes in that, and then I get some tank water and pipette it in to defrost it all, and then I put some in my fluval tank, and then tip the rest in that.
I'm surprised you feed your fish.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you don't have to.
Yeah,
That is so weird.
That was weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I found it weird that they didn't pick up on it either, though. They didn't question him on it.
No.
Not a word.
No, I was just like, oh. So I thought I misheard him. I was like,
Yeah.
this was my test a couple of weeks ago, or when the disaster happened. And you see here, cobalt is out of the green.
yeah,
And you can see my nickel is bending the needle at the end.
Your iron is
8.11.
very low as well, Steve.
My what? Sorry.
Your iron is very low.
Yeah.
Ask Dave about them. About that.
Yeah. He'll sort you out.
yeah.
Isn't it funny slagging each other off for ICPs and elements?
Brilliant, isn't it?
Bunch of losers.
Yeah.
And then this is the latest test, and you can see, where is it? Cobalt is now at the opposite end.
Yeah.
Fucking tests.
Yeah.
And
Iron's still very
nickel.
low.
My iron is always, unless I dose it, because I had the A, B, C, D, Red C, and one of them was iron. If I
Is it
remember correctly.
chromium as well? Is right down low as well?
Yeah.
Do you think it was just the salt, Steve? Or do you
I don't know.
you're going to do another one in a couple of weeks?
Yes. Yeah. So time between tests.
It's quite a big difference, but
So
how
the ninth.
much water did you churn through between the tests?
Oh, 100 litres.
That's quite a bit, isn't it, on that tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's not all in one. That's 10% a week.
Right.
And I've done 3 water changes in the last week. So 10% in the last week. Once the bacterial bloom settled down, I've flushed it through a few times to try and bring the alk down because the alk had gone through the roof. But the tests were 9th of December, so a couple of weeks before I nuked the tank. And then the 5th of January was the latest test.
Right. So you're just going to run some carbon, and then you thought, that's a bit expensive.
Well, I've put some carbon in. I was going to change it out to suck out some more of the nickel, and I haven't got any. So I was going to go and buy some. And then I thought, because I remember when I had the active carb, the NIOS one, I really liked that compared to the Red Sea. The Red Sea was like flakes and it was really dusty, and the NIOS one was like pellets, and it was really, really clean. So I thought, I'll get some active carbs, the NIOS stuff. And then I thought, well, before I buy anything, I'll see if Rob says, yeah, don't buy that, get a sack of this, because it's like half the price and 100 times as much.
No, unfortunately. I'll tell you, I did used to get my carbon from a guy who worked for Essex Water. Is it Essex Water? No, Thames Water. He worked at the treatment plant, and he used to get really nice. He used to just give you like 5 kilos of it for nothing. I don't use it anymore.
Not that Alibaba UV, is it, Steve? Leaking into the old.
No, because it was before I connected the UV.
Okay.
I tend to
first
use polypads. Do you use polypads at all to pull out various metals and things? I quite like them.
Never heard of them.
Have you not?
No.
Okay. You can cut them up and just use little strips in the sump and then just pull them out. And they colour change to tell you what is pulled out.
Pretty handy. That's what the guy over in America, Frag Swap. He had a polypad in his tank, and that's how they found out somebody poisoned his entire system with copper overnight.
Wow.
Some
Tampon for
scumbag.
metals.
Tampon for metals.
Yes. Basically, Dave. Yes.
So the results I'm getting are
Yeah, I was gonna
numbers
say, yeah.
and saddle pads.
I thought
These?
that was the brand's name, to be honest. But
Polyfilter.
oh, Polyfilter. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. There you
That
go.
was brave, wasn't it? I was like risking an autocomplete exposure then, wasn't I?
Yeah. So I don't know. If you click on it, it tells you what they pull out. So,
So
I
these-
don't know. Yeah.
these things.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just as well last week, the whore you used isn't called Poly, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of it should tell you the metals that it's good for. Like
Toxic
generic
metals.
Toxic metals. Yeah. There you go. Then. I thought it actually gave you a list of the ones. But yeah. I've used those in the past. They've worked pretty well.
Handy to have in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, they are.
Bookmark.
Yeah.
2% off your order, look.
They are.
Oh, only in the next 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Better get it done.
Do it live.
Use honey.
Yeah, I'm not going to type that in my search engine.
Brilliant.
So I think that's about it. I've got one last poll that we said we were going to do. Who is the biggest instigator?
Hopefully, we haven't bored you, Harry.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Harry
If
is
you're known as a spiritual reacher, then you can blame Rob.
That's it. Yeah.
he's so
Should've changed
spiritual.
my name,
He's been
didn't I?
sleeping the whole time with his eyes open.
Yeah, he's good.
That's it. Deep in meditation.
I did say to him earlier, maybe he could like show us the singing bowls live.
Yeah.
I don't know
Not
if it
happening.
would come through the microphone pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's 50-50. Oh, no, Rob's taking the lead. No, Ron's back in the lead.
Oh, I see.
I think it's going to
Probably.
end pretty 50-50.
Yeah. I
Chuckle
think
brothers,
so.
isn't he? They're proud of each other.
How are you supposed to choose which one of us instigates the other one? It's normally somebody says something and we both just go,
Yeah. That's normally it.
like Steve.
Yeah, wee jobby.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, let me.
Oh, you've got it.
Oh, you wee jobby.
I was busy the other night there trying to grab sound bites for Tom, obviously, because you know how I like to do that. And that's the one I found of you. I was like, oh, I'm keeping that.
Was that the recording of me doing a Scottish impression?
Here you go.
Yeah, wee jobby. I thought it was you. It was that good.
Aye.
See?
Oh,
Not
yeah, that's
bad.
impressive.
I couldn't
That's
get the giggling out at the start, though. There's still a wee before you say it.
Oh, brilliant. Well, unfortunately, Ron, 62% of the people reckon you're the instigator.
Yeah, I
What?
see.
I'd agree.
Yeah. I'd
They are-
agree as
what,
well.
what do you mean, Harry?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Aye.
Well, you
Now
did
he's
call
met
him
the
the
pair of us.
spiritual reach around.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I did not say reach around. Hold on. Matt said love honey, right? He's gonna have to take that one, and he hates that fact that I've now remembered, and I'm just gonna keep saying it. He is now love honey. He's not a honey badger, he's a honey badger. Anyway, I can't believe you think I'm the instigator.
It's not me. It was
Yeah.
the viewers.
Just-
I-
yeah.
I-
What does that mean? Does that mean I laugh first and that sets Rob off?
I think so. I think it just means you're a bit smuttier than I am.
Rob, you and I both know that is
Which I'm
not
finding
true.
very humorous.
Yes, I'll bet you are. You just sit there, Mr. Smuggerson.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
I'd say they're as
Holes
bad as
don't
each
lie.
other.
Yeah.
I reckon
Especially when
60,
Rob's on
40.
the wine.
You can shut up, honey badger.
Yeah.
Please don't have that stick.
Like honey, mate.
What you'll find is next live stream, Ron will have that as one of his samples.
Friday. Yeah, on Friday. Mo's going to be
Matt
laying.
saying, "Love honey."
What are you? Yeah, we're all going to be talking about love honey.
I am Matt. I promise I will not continue this because I actually saw you fall
Flinch.
apart when you realised you'd said it.
Yes.
Not Dodo man.
Oh shit! What did I just do? I'll edit this.
It'll be fine.
Poor
Yeah.
boy.
No one will remember. The caliber of the viewers, they won't remember by tomorrow.
These viewers are going up and up and up.
There's my sponsorship gone, mate.
Mm. Right.
Well, you might get sponsored by.
I was trying to think of I was about to say this is exactly where I was going to go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Matt, for dropping our name on your live stream. Would you like to send you some paraphernalia?
Yes.
Next live stream, you'll hear.
Don't tell.
My address is Eden Corals, Scotland.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, you just say you take that. Oh, dear.
Well,
Right. Have you asked all your questions then, Steve?
yeah. I've gone through all of.
It's been
them.
easy on Harry.
I have.
Yeah,
Very
you
easy,
have.
isn't it? You have.
Well, he did say to me beforehand that he was a little bit nervous.
Don't talk to me.
And, and that he wasn't feeling that well. So I thought we'll allow him to blend into the background if he wants.
It's that second one I got to watch out for, I reckon.
Yeah, you have to get you back on.
Yeah.
Drill down a bit deeper, depther, heighter. Oh, I don't know.
Taller.
We're just drilling.
Go in more.
Go.
Yeah, reaching.
Now, Steve. Reaching. Yeah, we need to get a tank tour booked in, Harry.
Yeah.
I'd love to see your tank.
Ah, we have got one other question. We can talk to Harry. Do your fish have any names?
They do. They do. One in particular. I don't know if anyone knows the story.
I don't think so.
I'd actually won in the raffle at Love to Reef, and I'd won 3 lots of different. Who do you call them? The food we were talking about earlier.
Reef
Ocean
nutrition.
nutrition.
Reef nutrition.
And I'd won 3 of those, chuffed to bits, quite a high value. I bought a couple of tickets, whatever they were worth. Lovely. Took that away, pleased as anything. Went to AAC after, and Steve come up to me and said, "What are you going to spend your money on?" A bit of a personal question. But he was talking about the money that I'd supposedly won. So I'm kind of doing the rounds, asking all the staff. None of them got any idea about this raffle prize. Steve said, "Yeah, you've won." What was it, Steve? It must have been
2 £75 vouchers.
Yeah, 2 £75 vouchers.
Nice.
So I got myself a blue tang, much to the staff's dismay, I think. But bless them, they were doing their job, trying to convince me otherwise. But no, that's as it should be. And yeah, so I've got a powder blue named Steve.
No way.
Steve, as they,
Brilliant. Huh.
Oh, that'll be
What's it
interesting
like?
next week
What's
when
it like as a
Steve's dead.
fish?
he's a right wanker. No, he's
Yeah.
a model citizen.
One thing I will say though, don't let it anywhere near your no box.
No, noted.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Steve the powder blue.
But no, you saved the day there, Steve. Much appreciated. I'd have walked out without it if it weren't for you.
Yeah, no, but it's only because I'd seen all of the adverts leading up to the Reefing Live or an audience with. It was called, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw you with the Ocean Nutrition or Reef Nutrition or whatever it is bottles, and I was like, I wonder what he's going to buy with the vouchers. And you're like, what vouchers? So I had one of those moments where I'm like, did I just dream this? Did I just kind of make this up in my own mind?
Yeah, you get
I
one
went,
for yourself and one for a friend.
I went through
Make it up.
I just
Vouchers, by the way. Where are my vouchers? What vouchers?
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I went back on the Facebook posts and it was there, so I hadn't made it up. Luckily,
Hey, did well. It's nice to see someone else won something at that event. So I was wedged in between Darren, who won a full Apex, and Jay, who won the XR15 Lite. I was in the middle.
yeah. And Jay literally bought his tickets directly after mine,
Oh
Oh,
no!
did he?
and it was the one after my highest number, so it was like one number away. But just bought an extra strip.
Yeah, well,
At the Lappies?
his life.
Would have been a lot happier.
Yeah, because it was just tucking him dollar bills in.
When you guys were trying to come up with the name of that food, Dave made a suggestion. Love Honey Nutrition.
That's
Love
hang
it.
on.
You're fucked, Matt.
Nice.
That's it. Stop.
Yeah, sorry.
I am
Luck.
fucked.
Yeah.
Wait for the sponsorship, boys. You'll be all jealous. I'll be the whore.
We will be.
I
Yeah.
think that's their
Literally.
that's their tagline, isn't it? Love honey.
What? I'll be the whore. Oh.
It's not just be the whore.
Yes, that's very, very apt. Yeah. Do come out with that? Old little Dave.
Yeah.
Anyone find Apex? He's he put it together like his RO.
Sold your feeder yet, Ron?
No. I don't think I'll sell it. I think I'll just set it on fire. It's brand
You
new.
should dose your no-pox with it.
Yeah, the box is still sealed and everything, but I can't use them. I've just got the daily Eheim feeders. They've never ever let me down. I've now got 3 of them, and if I'm ever
What is
going
that
away,
one? Neptune.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Neptune one.
Oh, I like them. They're noisy, and they're
Oh,
I tell
noisy.
you what, putting the food in.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what we were saying.
Putting the
If you
food.
dumped it all in the tank yet?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Oh, but you 3D print little trays
It's in
for
a
them.
little
don't
tray.
you?
That's it. I
Ah.
pull the whole tray out.
Oh, okay. Well, so you can just lift the whole unit off easily.
This is mine up here. So the tray is designed the same as the Red Sea one, so it goes side to side. And yeah, the little feeder just sits in that tray. But it's nice because the height means the food drops, into the tank.
Yeah.
Breaks the surface tension.
That's it.
Rob scatters his on the floor.
In the
Mine's
tank.
just
light.
everywhere, don't they? All over the top of the lights, everywhere. They just hit everything, don't they? Cascade through, hit the fans on the radions, take your eyes out. Yeah. It's all good fun. It's like shrapnel.
Are you using a phone or a computer, Harry? Can you just go a bit closer to your tank?
I can put it in focus. I've got a camera. I showed you my precarious setup earlier.
Can you spotlight them, Steve?
Pretty unmovable.
Oh,
How do I?
Wrong guy.
No, wee jobby. There we go.
There you go.
that is gorgeous.
That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. And that's a Red Sea 525, you said?
Yeah, 525 G2.
What's the lights you're running there, Harry?
They're just LED 90s, 4 LED 90s. I'd like to add some blades on them. I've gone out of focus again. Yeah, I'd like to
Get out of the way, Harry.
You can go slightly bigger, couldn't you?
Do you know I've got about a foot?
Bingo.
Nice. Do you like those lights?
I do, I do. I don't think they're very popular, and I think there's possibly better out there, but they do the job for me. Yeah, I quite enjoy
That's what I
it.
do like about them. It's like even from this camera angle, there's no spill, is there?
Yeah, I
not
think the
You're
tray
not blinded.
hold them
Yeah.
a little bit higher. Does look nice.
Yeah, it's a nice tank.
Tank tour.
Yeah.
One day.
Looks really good.
So yeah, Zach was saying that if you can't take the camera closer to the tank, can you bring the tank closer to the camera?
Yeah, just drag that forward.
That'd be great.
Oh dear.
And yeah, if someone's just said about your Zach was saying about your logo, and I think was it one of your Instagram videos? You showed how you made it out of acrylic and is it acrylic and 3D printed or just acrylic?
Just acrylic, that one,
Yeah.
on the laser engraver.
Nice.
That's nice.
I need somebody to hold my hand with Instagram. I can't do it.
Oh, I'm not really on the Instagram much.
Terrible at it.
Yeah.
I had a group chat with Rob and Ron. And I dropped the link for the. Well, first off, I said to them, I said, "Hey guys, are you available? Fancy joining?" And Rob was like, "Yeah, I'm free." Ron, nothing. And then, like 16 hours later, something appears. Like, oh yeah, I'm free. And then he says about how confused he is about Instagram. And then I put the link to the live tonight in the same chat. And then afterwards I put, "Don't worry, I'll text Ron."
It was just a blue thing on the screen. And by the way, you had to message me directly to my mobile number to tell me you had messaged on Instagram. I didn't go in.
Oh, did I text you as well? Okay.
Yeah, you just get these little red marks up the top of your screen that makes you click on them, and there's people in there.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going to avoid that.
Yeah. I'll never touch that again.
I've got 60 apps on my phone. If everyone talks in each app, no way.
Yeah, no, it's like the WhatsApp goes mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like WhatsApp, every time I open it, I've got 200 and something notifications on each group chat.
It's ridiculous.
You find though, different people, they talk on different platforms.
Yes, with the same conversation.
Yeah, I just have to choose one and stick with it. So I run the Discord. So if anyone wants me, come on the Discord, because all the rest of it is just it's too much, and it's the same conversations.
Yeah.
One guy was on the Discord the other day. They were talking to me about the same thing in 2 different channels.
Yeah, I saw that.
Someone posted a link for tonight in 2 different channels as well.
Yeah, some kind of douchebag.
Who would do that?
To be fair, the admin told me to post it in the second place.
Yeah,
Right.
a little slap.
Anything else you want to talk about tonight, Harry?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Harry's like, "Can I go, please?"
Yeah.
Matt, are you just staying quiet because it's a safer bet now, or anything you want to talk about?
No, I was just thinking.
He wants to have a job in the morning.
Just thinking my sponsorship, to be honest.
Who are you sponsored by, Matt? Sorry.
Love honey.
Good lad. I appreciate you embracing it now.
No one.
You're not sponsored by anybody.
I'm not a whore.
Oh, I thought you were sponsored by who's the person that ITC? No.
No, that was a gift. That me and Steve got a gift.
Ah, that's really nice. Didn't send me one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig.
That was just right place, right time from Steve.
Yeah,
So I've got an account with ITC, and Bernadette paid full whack through Charterhouse for one of them, so it was a surprise for my Christmas.
Wow.
She's off her tits.
Did you have to send it back then? Or you kept it?
No, they said keep it. They said keep it. So
really?
yeah.
So you sold it.
Nice.
So
And they didn't ask you to make content. They just sent you.
They just said have a go, see if you like it. If you want to make any content, you can. That was it. There was no obligation to do anything, say anything. It was just we met him at Reef with audience. We was talking in AAC, and then we had a conversation in a meeting, and then suddenly we got one cent.
Oh, cool.
Steve's wearing one as a feather boa.
Yes.
Steve's a whore. He'd be sponsored.
Yeah, I had a Senai Reef before this, so I quite liked all the Senai stuff. And when we got talking with Matt, it's funny because I was talking with Matt in AAC, and he was talking because he had an aquatics now top on, and we was talking about who he worked for and what they did, and he mentioned Senai. I was like, oh, I'm connected with someone on LinkedIn from Senai for like 10 years. So Matt, and he's like, yeah, that's me. Oh, okay, hi.
Brilliant.
It's Craig I deal with, and he is super nice.
Yeah, they both are.
Although I didn't get a free.
What else do they do then, other than the par wires?
They do their own frag plugs and stuff, but they also do Fritz in the UK, I think.
Yeah, they do Reef Delete. They do Reef Delete, and they've just started wholesaling Steve's favourite company.
Yes. Reef Factory.
Oh, Reef fuckery.
Yeah.
Oh, you've had some experience with them as well.
Yes.
Well, no, not personally, but every single person I have spoken to has, I mean, one guy in Australia who shall remain nameless just binned all of it, just threw it all in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Lee said, they do a biz as well.
Yep.
Does anyone here have experience of Reef Factory personally?
Well, Steve does, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
What have you had? Or
I had
did you run?
I had the base pump and the level sensors.
Okay. And
I had
what was your experience?
Well, I had an Aqua One Mini 120, and it only has one drain, so I was forever struggling to balance it. And I got talking to Coral Passion, the dude in Coral Passion, who was saying, "Oh yeah, Reef Factory, they do these like level sensors, and it speeds up and slows down the pump." I was like, "Oh, that sounds really clever." So I spoke to Reef Settlements, and not Reef Settlements.
Just chucking anyone under the bus now. Fuck them, in you go.
I spoke to Reef Factory, and they said, "Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. If you buy this, and this, we'll get you set up." So I bought the sensors. I bought the base pump. I set it all up. Struggled with it a little bit. They connected, and
Sorry, Drippy's comment.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
yes.
Oh my god.
But the long and short of it was, it did a fantastic job while their server was running. As soon as their server went down, it just carried on doing what it was doing. So because it would like increase by 1% speed every 2 minutes until the upper limit was hit. If it went offline, if the server went offline while it was increasing speed, didn't matter if it hit that top limit, the server didn't see that signal, so it didn't do anything, and it just carried on increasing in speed by 1% every 2 minutes. So it completely flooded my office twice. And the second time, unfortunately, I had quite a bit of RO in my reservoir. So as the water fell on the floor, more fresh water went in. Most of my tank was okay, but anything that was in the line of fire of the outlet nozzle, dead.
I know Paul at AAC, when they did the live stream a little while ago, they were saying that Reef Factory visited them and said they know they've been done really, really bad, but they're going to try and redo their reputation. But problem is, would you trust them? That's the thing. Isn't it?
So I would say their products were really nice. If you can get the controller side of it on board rather than on a remote server, and only use that for data, like a bit like the Apex, the control is local and you can access it in the cloud. That's the way to do it. If they did that, they would be brilliant.
That's interesting. They threw their hands up, Matt, and said, "Look, we know we've made a bit of a mistake," and that's not good on them.
Yeah, they visited AAC a couple of weeks ago, and Paul said on the live stream that they've put their hands up and said they ain't got it right. They lost a distributor, and then they've now gained another distributor, and they're going to try and redo their reputation.
There was definitely a bit of shafting went on in the States with Reef Factory, I think. I think Todd from Champion Lightning Supplies was supposed to be getting given something, and then I think like a month later or something, BRS then appeared, and then Todd got completely fucking shafted. The names and timescales there might be wrong. Apologies if they are, but that's the general gist is that they got shafted with distribution.
I think for you, Steve, it was more the customer care, wasn't it?
Yeah, because
it's Polish. Are they Polish or
yes,
something?
yeah, you know, things go wrong. Shit happens. It's how you deal with it. That's what makes a good company, and they didn't deal with it particularly well. So,
I think there's a lot to be said for buying yeah, I mean, that's why I don't defend Ecotech or ATI or any of the brands I use at all, but the service you get here in the UK through Exodus, I would rather buy that than go Alibaba and save £300 on a light. I'm sorry, the service. And, you know, I got a light replaced in 24 hours. Almost no downtime. That's worth a lot.
So when I had my issue, I went on on a group and I posted that, like, the server's down, guys, check your equipment because I've had a massive flood. Someone went in and they're like, oh yeah, my calcium bottle's empty. It just carried on dosing until the bottle was empty.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like a shit software plan overall to have it linked to a server that's not local.
Yeah, Lee's
saying, want it local first.
Lee's saying it's not very good. Darren's saying their servers are shite. Bristol Reefer says the app is shite.
So one of the things with the app is they actually turned it into a social network as well, which
for what purpose?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
You started getting like chats happening in your app to control your pump.
That's like having a Bluetooth connection heater.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, I think it's very difficult when you get a bad name to come back from it.
Yeah, I really wanted to like it. I actually quite liked the app until they added the social media side of it, and the build quality of the pumps and everything was really nice. The little display that the pump came with looked really sleek. It really looked nice. I really wanted to like it. It was just a disaster, unfortunately.
Style over substance a wee bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah, Drippy's got a comment there about trying to get your reputation back. Difficult to get your reputation back once you've done a wronging. Ask a nonce.
Nicely summed up.
Very eloquent.
Steve isn't pulling these up, so I'm just making a point of reading them out. Don't want you to miss them, Steve. Just helping.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
If you ever need an admin on these chats to pull stuff up for you, you know, just give me a shout.
Yeah, okay.
All the professional YouTubers have somebody in the background.
That means I don't need one.
Yeah, that's none of us. None of that nonsense.
Can you imagine Steve trusting me with his YouTube channel?
Ooh,
chaos. Absolute chaos.
It would be fun while it lasted.
I know I come across as a clown. I wouldn't do you like that. No way.
I don't know how they come across. Oh, dear.
Well, I'm all out of stuff. Anything else from any of you guys you want to talk about?
Matt's been very quiet. Matt, have you got nothing you want to throw in the ring? Not my ring.
Yeah.
Visit www.lovehoney.com.
Nice.
Good lad.
Oh,
is that the correct website?
No, fucking no.
Yeah.
I ain't sponsored yet.
Oh dear.
There's a discount coupon.
Matt
loves it.
I'll add a thank you to you guys and everyone in the chat. Just as I say, this is all very new to me, and I've certainly been welcomed with open arms. And yeah, it's such a nice community, albeit a little bit odd at times. It's been brilliant. It really, really has. And yeah, to be welcomed in, no questions asked. It's really nice. So good on you.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Keep doing what you're doing, Harry.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a really good job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, Steve sets the bar so low, it's difficult.
Well,
It's just,
I do have a purpose. Like setting the bar low.
that's it, yeah. Oh, dear. Is that who's Ty Fairclough? Is that a new person? Or
Yeah, so I know Ty.
right.
Interesting story. I met him at Aqua. I was talking to him at the frag swap table, and I was like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you, Ty. It's nice to put a face to a name." And he just kind of looked at me like, "You idiot! So I've been to your house." Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh wow.
So he'd been around my house to collect corals, but
so Reef Factory took venture capital 2.5 million.
Wow.
Ooh, that is a sign.
Mm. I mean, there's whores,
And then there's
VC whores.
that's just a whoring on another level.
Mm. Yeah, it's a big old chunk. Yeah, interesting.
2.5 million.
very forgettable photo. Yeah, it's just I was a bit of an idiot.
Mm. I mean, I like the way you use past tense.
Well, it happened in the past. I'm not saying that I've changed,
Right.
but at the time.
Right. Okay. Good. That's it.
Oh, the real Jim's arrived. There we go.
I was going to say, he's a bit slow, isn't he? Yeah. Steve was that. Steve has the purpose. Not even God knows. Oh dear. Brilliant. Oh dear.
Well, on that note, I guess we probably wrap it up.
Yes, I think we should.
Thank you very much for having me on, Steve. It's been a really good
No
one.
worries.
Good,
As
Steve.
always,
Yeah.
thank
Done
you
really
guys
well,
for coming
Carol.
on.
Yeah, cheers, Steve. Always
Shame
fun.
about the audio.
Good to meet you, Harry. Yeah.
And you guys.
Shut up, Harry.
See you later, all.
See you later, everyone.
See you
Cheers.
later.
Bye.
Yeah.